That was a big night, no doubt about it. Out of all the stats, the one that leapt out at me is that the Rams had one fewer fourth-quarter possessions, 7, than the Falcons had in their entire game against the Cowboys, 8. That actually happened.
Wow.
I mean, and there's so many stats that come out of it. There's a guy who threw 6 touchdowns and a pick 6. We saw 3 defensive scores. What do you take out of it? What can we portably take out of that Monday night game, Steve?
That was such an awesome game. I'm sitting home with my wife watching the whole thing. It was the most exciting game I've seen in years, right? Maybe it's a preview of the Super Bowl. But I'm saying the fans love this. The players love it. You know, it's like fun to watch. I think this is where we're headed. I really do. Because Jared Goff even said it after the game. He said, this is how we played. He said, me and Patrick Mahomes played in college at Texas Tech and Cal. Wide open, sling it all over the field. You have smart quarterbacks, athletic quarterbacks, wide open offensive coordinators, and we're slinging it, and we're going to have some high-scoring games like this. And I think teams would like to play more like this instead of 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
I think they would like to play like this, too. Yeah, probably my biggest takeaway was the 2 young quarterbacks. Is that you knew it was going to be high scoring, but to go back and forth like that, and neither one of them flinched. It was like, oh, they scored? Okay, no problem. I got it. And they just went back and forth, and there was no panic. It really bodes well for the future of our league when you have young quarterbacks like this. And the other thing I'll say, Coach, is you talk about you think this is where it was headed. I went back and looked after this game. I think the other key to this is not just great quarterbacks and great playmakers around them, great offensive lines. You look at the top 7 teams in terms of protecting their quarterback, they're all in the top 10 in scoring, averaging about 31 points a game. You have to be able to have an offensive line if you want to stretch the field and put up those kind of points, Michael.
Listen, man, you guys are way too calm. I talked about this on GameDay.
Preach, Michael.
It's not Sunday.
And I said that this may be the blessings for the millennials and have an opportunity to watch these 2 guys on the main stage, the biggest stage, which is the Super Bowl stage. That's exactly what I thought about. I said, oh, my God, I didn't do a great job. I undersold this situation. This is the greatest thing in the world. Can you imagine if that was the Super Bowl?
It might be.
If that had been the Super Bowl, we would have been like, oh, my God, that's the greatest Super Bowl we've ever seen in our life. These young dudes, these young guys, man, Kurt, no matter who scored, they came back and scored. No matter if they made a mistake, they came back gunslinging. It was some incredible football. I don't care what you say. And usually in this game, each level brings about a new devil. That was a playoff atmosphere. They mastered it. And I'm telling you, that's going to pay dividends when we get to the real playoffs. That was an incredible game by those guys.
Just the way that the Rams have been built, the Chiefs have been built, the way that the Bears are building, the way that the Saints have been built, the way that the Steelers have been morphing towards this